Hey guys, so we're here in Atlanta, Georgia today, and I'm talking with the famous collector, also known as Jeff Stein, the Heuer historian of all historians. And Jeff, today we're talking about the Heuer Seafarer collection. And we've had a new release come up, but can you give us a little backstory on how this collection was created?
Sure. The first Seafarer came right around 1950, and it was an innovative, novel complication in a chronograph. By incorporating a tide dial into a standard 3-register, 12-hour capacity chronograph, the fisherman or someone visiting a beach could keep track of the high tide and low tides every day at a specific location forever. It's basically a moon phase complication that is adapted to show high tide, low tide. So that came out in 1950. Heuer made these for about 25 years into the 1970s, including for Abercrombie and Orvis, and under its own name as the Mariograph.
And then once that watch came out, you had different iterations over time, right? From 1950 on forward.
10 executions.
Okay. And if that was the first execution, what became the final execution of the entire collection?
The final execution, interestingly, is the one that Hodinkee and TAG Heuer used as the precedent for their new limited edition. It's referred to as the 2446C. The C stands for compressor. So it's a pushback compressor case that was way more waterproof than previous models. So that was the very last version, called the 2446C, and that's the one that the new Hodinkee limited edition is styled after.
And would love to get your thoughts on the new release, on some of the things that they brought back from the original and some of the new reinventions of the model today.
Sure. Basically, if you took the 2446C from 1972, 1975, whichever version you might be looking at, and merged it or incorporated it into TAG Heuer's 42 millimeter glass box case, this is what you end up with. So it's the colors, it's the palette of the vintage model incorporated into the 42 millimeter glass box case. Some people prefer the 39, which is what the Skipper reissue is in. I'm a big fan of the 42, and to me, if you're reissuing a 40 millimeter watch, the right way to go was with the 42 rather than going down to 39. So I'm a big fan of this watch. I like it a lot.
And let me ask you one final question. So with these being tide watches, the ones that were created back in the 50s, 60s, 70s, does that function still be able to utilize today?
Absolutely. I mean, these are Valjoux 71, Valjoux 72 movements. They will last forever with, good care and servicing. So take your 1953 Seafarer, go to the beach, get a tide chart from your computer or phone, set the watch, and it will show you 2 tides every day, high tide, low tide, 2 of them per day. So for a total of 4 times in the day, it will show you those forever.
Awesome. Well, Jeff, thank you so much for the interview. And for everybody out there, go visit onthedash.com. There's also a write-up on this, and we hope to hear from you guys very soon on your thoughts and opinions on the new Hodinkee TAG Heuer reissue of their version of the Seafarer.